Yo, yo, here we go. Again, people think that gravity is things falling down, but that's just not the case. The definition of gravity is bodies of mass being attracted to other bodies of mass, which just isn't the case when you see things fall. It's the object itself, not the ground pulling it down, but rather the object itself being more dense and therefore heavier than the air, so it falls to the ground. That supports, and then the ground supports it, because it's more dense than it that fell. Then it stops it from falling any further. Again, if there's something more dense than it, as far as weight, it's the weight. So so the object itself decides. So when I did the gravity in the pitcher of water, when I did that experiment and I dropped the pebble and I had the pine cone drop through the air, but it did not drop through the water. It floated on the water because it's not dense enough. It's not heavy enough to go through. The water's more dense than the air, and it's not dense enough to go through it. The pebble was. But the object, the pine cone, not dense enough to go through the water. It has to be heavier because the water itself is dense now. And because of that, water became more dense than the air. Because water, it's more dense than the air, it creates more of a buoyant force. And it pushes the object up. Just like anything lighter than air, the air will push it up. Like hydrogen and helium, the air will push it up. The water will push up the pine cone or buoy. It can't push up the stone. Too dense. Too dense. Okay, how could they have faked the moon landing in 1969? Meanwhile, this is in 1933, and it looks like perfect HD compared to their fake, awkward, see-through shit. All this shit's fake. Again, look how flat this shit is, folks. I mean, damn. When you laugh at how stupid flat Earth sounds, when you realize spinning ball with curved water sounds even worse. Upside down retards. Not flying off at 1,000 miles an hour. That sounds a little retardy to me. I'm upside down on a ball, and it's spinning and I don't fly off, and I'm upside down and I don't fly off, and all these weird shit. Water doesn't ever curve, but yet it's supposed to fucking curve in a ball. Shut the fuck up. Which of these is affected by Earth's rotation? None of them. Earth doesn't move. And we proved it. They proved it in Airy's failure. Michael Morrison, all in the 1700s, over 100 years ago. You crazy retards, okay? Hologram. Ask my boy Tesla. The theory of relativity wraps all these errors and fallacies and clothes them in magnificent mathematical garb, which fascinates, dazzles, and makes people blind to the underlying errors. The theory is like a beggar clothed in purple, whom ignorant people take for a king. Its exponents are very brilliant men, but they are metaphysicists rather than scientists. Nikola Tesla, New York Times, July 11th, 1935. I wish that shit would just fucking fuck off at the bottom there. Okay, take all the time you need here. Take all the time you need here to realize that you're not fucking spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. That wouldn't be possible. NASA claims 100 tons of space debris hits the Earth every day. What they say the ISS looks like. What it fucking should look like. What it fucking should look like. Mirror image impossible on a curved surface. Checkmate. Earth is flat. Gravity, its wheel. And basically you're retarded. So this is a fisheye lens. It's faker than shit. And then this guy, of course, they can't. This is an actual photo. You can go to their site, NASA, and these morons aren't in space. If anything, they're in a pool practicing, but either way, they can't put their shoes on straight. These are the Freemason, too busy fucking children, these Freemason pedophiles, and putting 666s on everything and trying to encode everything. So they can't even put their shoes on right. No matter how high the horizon always rises to eye level, no matter how large the ball, the horizon will never rise to eye level, and it can't even really rise to your feet, because look, if your feet are here, it's going down from your feet. You're standing here, it's got to go down to your feet if it's curving. If it's not curving, it's going to stay level and come up to your eyes. If you're on a ball, standing here, it has to go down from your feet. It can't come up to your feet. Can't come up to your feet. Can't come up to, goddamn sure can't come up to your fucking eyes. Can't come up to your feet. Damn sure can't come up to your eyes. Okay, modern science is based on the principle, give us one free miracle and we'll explain the rest. In other words, the Big Bang. Give us a freebie and we'll explain the rest. So what happens is you just got inverted on. They tell you matter's created out of an explosion. When things that blow up, it destroys matter. You just got inverted on. When they tell you that you're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour and gravity holds you on when you should fly off, you just got inverted on. When they tell you that a million Earths, it would take 1,000,000 Earths to fill the volume of the sun, when in fact it would take 1,000,000 suns to fill the volume of the face of the earth, you just got inverted on. You just got inverted on. If the American people ever find out this somehow got into my flat earth, but hey, let's go with it. If they ever find out what we've done, they'll chase us down in the street and lynch us. He actually said this. Interview in June. This is a Bush, President George W.H. Bush interview, June 1992. I did JFK, because he headed the CIA, Criminals in Action, Cocaine Import Agency, killed JFK, and then he did 9/11. And they're all in it. It doesn't matter whether it's a Democrat or Republican. They own them all. You must be dumb if you can't figure out if they can own one, they can own them both, right? Come on now. And why wouldn't you own them both? So whoever wins anyway, right? Come on, people. You really have to learn how to use your little goddamn pea brains. Like when you believe shit like this, like you believe this motherfucking dial-up phone called to the moon and they can't do it today. They can't go back to the moon right now. That's a problem. That's just you being dumb. You'll believe anything. I could sell you I could literally pick up a pile of dog shit off the ground in front of you and sell it to you, and you would fucking eat it. That's how fucking dumb you motherfuckers are that think you're spinning. They believe in NASA, when the Hebrew word for NASA, it means to deceive. The whole intention of NASA is to deceive you. Same with government. The whole intention is to mind control you. It's in the name, and television is to tell a lie to your vision, to program you. It's everything's in the name. Everything is in the name. They do that to mock you, your stupidity, your ignorance. Too busy chasing fucking dumb cell phones and pornography and weird shit like that. You're living down. They trick you to live in the low vibration of the root chakra. Keep you down at the levels of low vibration, sex, fear, greed, frustration, anger, and so forth. They want to keep you down in there, keep you down there with the sex, violence, low vibration, so you can never get up here and learn anything, and let your soul learn anything. It'll never learn anything. Staying down in those vibrations, the soul can't learn anything. It's too low. You got to go up to appreciation, gratefulness, gratitude, the higher frequencies of love, and so forth. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Much love. I love you all.